Good morning, good morning. You're just waking up with Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Now, here recently, we just had the passing, the tragic passing, the sudden, the untimely passing of one of Atlanta's own, one of Atlanta's uh, shining stars, and I got to say this with as much respect as I possibly can. Uh, the passing of Rich Homie Quan. And the world has definitely lost a special, special one, but we've gained an angel. And on the phone with us this morning, we have Rich Homie Quan'S father, Corey.
Still searching for answers, bro. I'm a man of Christian values and feel like I've been broken into a million pieces, but I trust that the God I serve will put me back together
Mm-hmm.
over time. Me and my family, not just me, man, not just me.
Right.
Um, we love to take the time to thank the city, the fans, for all of the words of encouragement,
Mm-hmm.
the text messages, pictures, um, the words of kindness, man. Let me know what my son and his music meant to them. So that does help the process, but it's a very difficult situation, man, to lose a child.
Mm-hmm.
Not only a child, man, like Quan's my best friend. I was looking at my phone Wednesday, the day before he transitioned, and I counted. We corresponded like 11 times that day.
I want to ask you a question,
Yes, sir.
and I don't really want to expound on um, Quan's cause of death, but I want to expound on his cause of greatness. What were some of the values and scruples and morals that you instilled in Quan? Because I ain't gonna lie, every time I crossed paths with Quan, he always made me feel like he was of kindred spirit, like we had the same type of upbringing. Because
Mm-hmm.
my dad and I are very, very close, and we're friends like that, partners. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell in every time we crossed paths, I'm like, he had to have some type of upbringing. So when I started hearing things about you, I was like, wow, because I never really seen you much, but I can always tell that you were present in his path, in his walk. What are some of those values and scruples that you instilled?
Humility, kindness,
Mm-hmm.
always treat others with respect. Never look down on a person. Because I was raised the only time you look down on a man is when you're looking down to help him get up. Always put morals and values before a dollar. Don't sell your soul. And always remember that the decisions you make today going to determine your future. And I always taught him to help people, man. I used to tell Quan all the time, out of all the people in the world, God chose you to be in this position. Don't take it for granted, man. Embrace it. Be grateful. And always thank God for where you are. Like Quan would attempt to buy me certain things that I would refuse. And he would get upset. Like, Dad, if I try to buy you something, you don't want it. And I told him, just from a different era, son. See, I cut out 26 years. And I used to tell him, you know how many hours I have to stand on my feet to make $1,000 when you can go in a club or a venue and make in a weekend what some people don't make in a year, or some people probably don't make in a lifetime. So I used to just want him to be a man of morals, a man of value, a man of respect,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely a man to take care of his family.
Now,
Yes.
I definitely I salute you. It's a very challenging time for you, the rest of your family, families that are not blood, but by relational love. You know what I'm saying? Our culture. But I would like to take the time to say thank you for sharing this intimate combo, this
Yes.
moment with us. And we're on the radio, so to do that for his fans and friends abroad. I also want to extend another uh, sentiment of gratitude because I heard that you really do want to make this a big public uh, homegoing celebration for Quan. And I when I heard that news, it made my heart smile because I was like, you know what,
Yes.
that's kind of the feeling that I expect, when it comes to a Quan and the people behind
Yes.
them, and
Yes.
and we appreciate you,
You,
brother
yeah,
Corey.
yeah,
Even with
yeah.
even with
Go
us
ahead.
even with us planning everything for the morning show after his untimely death, we wanted to make it a celebration and we wanted to celebrate Quan. All of us personally have had interaction with Quan and kicked it. I remember the first time I met Quan, he made me feel, really, he really gave me my flowers. He was like, Shawty, I grew up with you, man. I watched you. We was at the Christmas jam for another radio station. He brought me on stage with him, and just
Wow.
to feel that energy, and I had only heard him come through my speakers, and that album kind of got me into music because I was going through a bad breakup, and I
Mm,
did feel some type of way, and I used to play that song all the time because I
mm,
felt some type of way. Then to
yeah.
just be able to jam and rock out with him, um, he was a real respectable person, and he was more like me. I would see him at the gas station all the time back there on the back street, Ford Industrial near Douglasville.
Mm,
We would
mm,
always talk, man, and I knew he was good because I didn't see him in the public, but I knew he was good because he would always be riding fresh. He always had his Cartiers on. He always,
mm,
he was always kicking it, and
mm,
that's
mm.
that, that's the way I remember Quan, man. And I just want to send my condolences and my sympathies out to you guys and the
I
kids.
pre- yeah, I appreciate that, man. And I got a lot of calls. People asking, were we going public or were we gonna go private? And I just said, man, without the fans, there would be no point. And I knew it would be a disservice to not allow some of the people that he touched that would be able to come to the viewing or come to the funeral, man, to pay their respects to my son. So that's why I said I want to be a grand occasion. By me being old school, I was trying to rush the process, probably to hopefully start the healing process for the family. But um, I had to get some assistance and help in this homegoing for my son. I want it to be bigger than life. I want people to see the impact that Quan had on a lot of people. So I'll be reaching back out to you all at a later date, giving you all the information because I want Quan to feel the love on this homegoing, man.
Amen.
Yes,
Shawty, I think, Shawty, you got a son that's got kids,
yes, yes,
got two daughters.
yes, yes, yes.
Listen, man, listen to me. My baby boy and your son are very close. Okay. Your son has been at my son's side since Thursday. Every time your son pull up, he extend his hand, he hug me. And I thank him and he said, you don't have nothing to thank me for. I'm here with you. I'm here with Duke every day. And when I say that kid is here every day, man, and his support for my son and for us is very much appreciated. And when I look at him and I look at his mannerism, I attribute that to you, man, and the upraising of him because he's a good kid, man.
Yes.
During this difficult time in my life, I want you to know that you're doing a great job with your son, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Corey, we
Yeah,
want to take the time to just say thank you, brother, for sharing this moment with us, man.
yes,
You know, they always say we're supposed to, you know, we're supposed to be buried by our children. And when it happens the other way, we question so many things. And you being a man of Christian values, we know we're not supposed to question God, and you already stated that. So I just want to tell you, man, in your time of bereavement and going through it all, I just want to say continue to be Corey. Continue to show that same love.
yes.
Because even you saying that, that's going to go a long way, brother. We appreciate you. And
Thank
we
you.
will be talking back to you later, all right?
All right. Y'all have a good day.